Alright, so we are here, which is a little segment that was cut off. Hi.
Sarah here. Yeah, we're almost to the railway gun. Yeah, may Adios be with us both.
Is Group B almost there?
This is it, so get ready!
Alright, we're getting there. Should probably save before we go do this. But they do give you a super good thing if you want to use it. Everyone's open, right? Yes. Good. Using the domination quartz for Reen also is really good, but Laura, it's just insanely good for Laura. Laura does so much damage, so I tend to put it on her. What do I want to do? I want to look at weapon. So, I don't know if she has that equipped already. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we should probably heal real quick. So, the boss that's coming up I might just destroy. Just as a note. It's gonna be like an example of the domination quartz. Because it's really goddamn good. But we'll go ahead and save real quick. I'll just save... Save like right here, I guess. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go stop some baddies, right? Here we go.
There's one of them!
So these are the railway guns.
It's gigantic.
And they intend to turn this on a city full of hundreds of thousands of innocent people.
Hey man, how you doing?
Enough from you! We need to take them down as quickly as possible.
So maybe I can test it on these guys, just to show it off.
Here they come. Be careful, everyone.
Oh man, they're giving me crits? We could do motivate. I could literally just give this to Laura. Yeah, let's throw that up.
You got leave it to me.
My turn.
If I do like an art, it'll push Laura back. So I could do like fucking...
Arcus activate.
This is gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys not weak to anything, yeah? Okay. Frost Edge is probably the best choice. Alright, let's use the domination chord, shall we? We have brilliant spin, so bye guys.
No escape. No.
I thought they would be dead. That was a crazy sentence, I'm sorry. I thought they would be dead. I'm surprised they lived.
Now.
Well, they're dead now.
Damn.
One's still alive. But you can see the damage difference. Like, she did like 15,000 damage. So, pretty goddamn good.
No.
Okay.
Okay, took care of them. And then now we can just do... Honestly, we could probably just do...
Gleaming
This.
blades. Go.
Oh wow, that guy's still not dead.
My turn.
Alright, buddy. You gotta go.
No. My turn.
So now we just need a crit starting off in the next battle.
Leave it to me.
Spoilers, there's the next battle.
Lights out
And then
for them.
we are going to be hardcore good. So level ups.
I did it!
Level 51! Hooray.
This is the first time I've crossed swords with the Imperial Liberation Front.
They don't seem really strong, just really obstinate. What would push them to go this far?
We can discuss that later.
Right. We need to stop the railway gun first.
Get back!
It would have been smarter to stay away, S.
I'm impressed you saw me coming, Purple Lightning. I see the rumors about you weren't just trumped-up stories.
I love a good compliment, but getting one from a terrorist just doesn't put a spring in my step. Still, I suppose the fact you're here means the other ringleaders must be over at the other gun.
V certainly is. As for Gideon, I'm sorry to say he lost his life in Crossbell a short while ago.
Well, that's kind of a big thing. Are you, like, sad about that?
What?
He did?
I just received a call about it a few minutes ago. Apparently, he was killed by a real top-rate Jaeger Corps hired by your friend, the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Poor guy. I heard it was practically a massacre.
What a terrible way to go.
Well, Gramps isn't exactly known for his bountiful sense of mercy.
If you don't want to die like a dog, don't run around snapping your fangs at everyone.
They're not joking, by the way. He's really dead.
You keep talking like this has nothing to do with you, but I take it you've got no intention of beating a retreat. It sounds like you've got the railway gun set to automatic firing mode, too.
I was wondering what that sound was. It was loading another round!
Oh, I was hoping you'd miss it in all your babbling. It's got, 10 minutes or so to go.
Conniving witch.
You can let us past, or we're going to force our way through. Your choice.
Careful. She's a dangerous one to tangle with. And she's hiding something.
Right again.
Damn!
Giant archaisms!
Ooh, just my color, too. For borrowed muscle, I've really taken a liking to them. Gideon might have fallen, but it's not too late. To send the Chancellor to join him on his way to Gehenna!
How about you go instead?
Crossbell's counting on us. Strike with everything you've got!
Let's rock!
I do enjoy that they tell us her name without her saying it.
Think you can satisfy me, little kitties?
Aw, man, no crit. Damn it. And we're starting off with Laura? So I could just do it. It kind of sucks that we don't have a crit lined up. So let's look at my options here. Yeah, that would just do a lot of damage. You know what? Since I don't really want to wait for a crit and like have her not attack at all, so let's just do it. Just start off the battle with it. I'm gonna let this go. Usually I would skip it, but I just want to see what happens. See how much damage it does. Expecting like 40. Maybe. Yeah, around 30, 35. With a crit that would have done 60. So, the crit helps.
Alright, let's do this!
Right, understood.
So, domination really good.
My turn.
Just saying. Let's see what we can do. We can do lightning charge. Why not?
The thunder now! Okay.
Alright, so, let's see. What are these guys weak to? Nothing. Cool. I'm just gonna use this then.
Arcus, activate.
How about this?
Oh, that's a problem. Okay, that's okay.
Now.
Go.
Alright, so I can impede. It's just not going to be... Unless I can get both of them. Yes. Perfect. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, so you're powered up, so let's do, kinda sucks that you're not at 200.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see how long that lasts.
Of course.
Alright, I'm gonna have you do armor breaker on her.
Shatter.
And then I'm going to do it. I could wait for the 200, but you know what? Whatever. I feel like her powered up and her defenses down is enough. So, try it out. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're dead.
Okay.
She's also knocked out. So that's really good. Alright, so Reen could do his. If I felt like it. Let's do that.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Don't really do this too often, but you can detect enemies. So.
Here we go.
Alright, so let's do just normal attack.
Go.
Oh, I thought we had burst.
My turn.
Yeah, we do.
Ready for a beat down?
Got it.
Leave it to me.
She's probably dead. Oh, maybe, yeah, never mind. She's good.
Go.
She's good. We could do our S-Craft and end it off in a flashy way. And you know what? Why not?
Flames, gather on my blade.
Good night, S.
Strike.
How humiliating.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Not bad. Get some pretty decent experience. Most, a good amount of people are leveling up. Get Brave level 5. Is that Laura's? Oh, fuck yeah, Laura's. So she's going to get 5 turns of strength plus 50%, which is going to blow up her fucking domination even more. Holy shit. I forgot it gives you 50%. Oh my god, that's gonna, her domination's gonna be broken. Ooh, man. Laura is so good. Laura is just a really broken character. Aw, man, I love it. So we get 2 U materials. Always welcome.
I feel like I'm going stronger.
Emma, Millium,
That, of
Eustace,
course.
and
Nice.
Gaius leveling up.
No!
Systems deactivated. Thank goodness.
Ah, you got me. Shouldn't have expected any less from the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or from Sylphid. The rest of you weren't half bad either.
I can't believe you could take on this many of us at once.
You were one tough old bear.
Neidhart here. We've regained control of the left railway gun.
We've deactivated the right wing's railway gun over here. Good work.
We did it.
Oh, thank goodness.
My. You can hardly call our crossing paths coincidence at this point. Oh well, no matter. Everything played out just like C said it would, both here and in Crossbell.
What are you talking about?
Hey guys.
What?
How about you stay down? Alright?
How can they still move?
We'd completely incapacitated them.
That's the plan. Well, I'll catch you all in the great beyond.
What? No!
She wouldn't.
Damn.
My name is C, leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. Allow me to extend my congratulations. You did well, fending off our two-pronged attack here and in Crossbell. But you would be foolish to assume this is the end of it. The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready. Are you?
So C was here after all.
Who is he anyway? What's he hiding? Even the intelligence division's drawing a blank trying to gather info on him.
At least this time we managed to capture some of them alive. And they will talk.
Maybe not. You know, it would be great if they talked, but it doesn't look like they will.
Is this poison?
What?
Damn! Looks like these guys all swallowed neurotoxin capsules. I don't think we're gonna be able to save them. I doubt it'll work, but I'm gonna try to neutralize the poison. Emma, if you've got any herbs you think might help, give me a hand here.
Of course!
Do you think they'll pull through?
Not sure, I'd give them 50-50 maybe.
Even if we can keep them alive, there's no guarantee they'll regain consciousness. No!
Why? Why would they go this far? These are the kinds of people we're dealing with.
With some quick thinking, hard fighting, and a little luck, we were able to stop a potentially devastating terrorist attack in its tracks. But with the political climate as it was, this incident, overshadowed by the crisis in Crossbell, was never made public. In the days that followed, we still felt shaken, our eyes newly opened to the dangers facing our homeland, both outside and within.
And that marks the end of Chapter 5. Kinda crazy that I took a break from the game at the very end of the chapter. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Thanks, Sarah. And there should be a cold, clean S.
Perfect.
There we go.
You guys are the best.
Don't know why I said cold and clean. Hey, we're maxed out for Laura. Very nice. It's the only one that matters, honestly. Uses is rank 4, very nice. Milliam rank 3. Crow rank 3. And we're good. So, yeah, I really need to delete some of these. So that kind of sucks. But, I'll just save this. You can see how old some of these saves are. I've been doing this game for a long time. Jesus Christ. I feel bad it's lasted so long. But hopefully now we can get to the end, right?
Half a month after the incident at Corellia Fortress, a sense of lingering unease still hung over the Empire. The government increased patrols by the railway military police as part of their counter-terrorism measures, while the noble faction bolstered their provincial armies. There were even rumors that they'd hired several Jaeger corps. At the center of everything was the Imperial Liberation Front. They had allied with a terrorist group from the Republic of Calvert to attack the trade conference in Crossbell, and as we'd seen firsthand, had attacked Corellia Fortress in an attempt to fire the 2 railway guns stationed there. They'd made it abundantly clear that they were no mere insurgents. These were dangerous people we were dealing with. And following their attempts to target Chancellor Osborne and the Reformist faction, rumors started to spread of a possible connection between the Imperial Liberation Front and the noble faction itself. Meanwhile, new information was filtering in from Crossbell that surprised us all. During the conference, one of the representatives of Crossbell's state government made the daring declaration that Crossbell would soon declare its independence, breaking free from its neighbors Calvert and Erebonia. To no one's surprise, both the Imperial government and the noble faction dismissed it as nothing more than delusional raving. But one thing was clear. That declaration only served to increase the tension in Erebonia and across the continent.
Things are getting a bit crazy. Just a bit. Hey Celine, you made it back. Well, at least you made it back. Was a little worried about you, little girl.
On a cool, clear autumn day, the Academy's prestigious board of directors gathered for their first meeting of the year.
Hey, Sharon. Oh my god, Mueller. Dude. Oh, I forgot you kind of... I forgot you get to see Mueller. Oh man, Mueller's so cool.
And that concludes my biannual report.
Good, good. It seems the Academy is running like a well-oiled machine. No administrative issues to speak of. Student performance is sitting comfortably above the national average on exams and on general aptitude tests, too.
The second-year students seem to be having a banner year as well. The Student Council President, in particular, has built up an outstanding array of extracurricular achievements.
She fucking rocks, dude. Best girl.
Well, she attended last month's trade conference, and from what I hear, she put the professional secretaries to shame. I only wish the conference could have ended on a more positive note.
I'll say, the share prices of my company have been on a real roller coaster ride ever since.
Undoubtedly, what happened at the trade conference has wreaked havoc on the economy as a whole. But moving on. I couldn't help but notice in the recent exam reports that Class 1 and 2's academic performance seems to be slipping.
Maybe because they suck.
Perhaps the preferential treatment given to the upper class students is hindering their scholastic development?
Well, students belonging to the nobility are allowed to return home during August to learn more about their family's lands. It's a tradition here, but one I can't help but wonder if we've outgrown the need for in this modern age.
If I may, traditions accumulate and hold meaning only so long as they're preserved. Our nation's culture, its arts, its social classes, all are rich with tradition that makes Erebonia what it is, and I believe we have a duty to protect and uphold them. After all, does not this very institution champion the ideals of its founder, Emperor Dreigels?
Indeed it does. Though I've always understood Dreigels' intent to be the founding of an academy for the people. Even 200 years ago, when education was seen as the province of the nobility, male commoners were permitted to enroll. Today, we have plenty of young women attending, and the commoners easily outnumber the nobles on campus. Perhaps it's time we started taking strides to realize Emperor Dreigels' true ideal.
You seem to be laboring under a few misconceptions here. Commoners were permitted to attend, but only as retainers. Retainers served knights, who served lords, who served the emperor. That's the way the Erebonian society functioned. From that vantage, the structure of the academy in its earlier days certainly seems to have embodied that social order. And if that's so, what is there to suggest that it's not the social order itself that has become the aberration?
Well...
For one, if that were the case, it would be far easier for me to see my views put into practice. But I can hardly get a word in edgewise between you two. Well, I'd certainly enjoy a return to the way things were in Dreigels' time, at least in that particular respect.
Our apologies, Your Highness.
Well, our role here is to consider your views and work toward implementing them.
See what I mean? Would you be so kind as to help me out here, Principal?
I'm here to moderate this board. It wouldn't do for me to express my position on the issues at hand. That said, I'm sure your passion for reform will triumph in the end, Your Highness.
I suppose I should have known better than to look to my old teacher for sympathy.
It warms my heart to see such a fine teacher-student relationship.
Now, if I may, I'd like to steer this discussion toward a rather timely topic. We've already touched on the issues regarding the Orbal Net and the Orbal Staves, but I'd like to stress again that the adoption of new security measures for the Orbal Net should be a top priority.
Considering it caused what just happened, yeah, probably.
Well, I'm certainly inclined to agree. But we'll have to rely on the Foundation directly, as things are looking a little shaky with the IBC.
You can leave that to me. The other matter I'd like to review is the use of the Orbal Staves and the Arcus units. Or more specifically, we need to talk about how Class 7 should operate from here on out. Setting aside the fact that my daughter is a member of Class 7, I think we need to reconsider how the class should be run, in light of what happened at Corellia Fortress. While it certainly proved an excellent chance to see what the Arcus units are capable of, I have serious doubts about whether we should carry on with these field studies, given the current political climate.
It would be difficult to do so, I admit. With the terrorists at large and the problems in Crossbell unresolved, these are uncertain times.
At the very least, I believe it may be in the class's best interest to cancel this month's field study. We could always resume them once the terrorists have been arrested and the situation in Crossbell calms down.
Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I'm sure you all recognize the words of Emperor Dreigels. They become something of a school motto here. It's my belief that Class 7's actions at Corellia Fortress perfectly embody the spirit of that directive. They stood together to stop a tragedy in the making and, in a sense, protected the foundation of our world. No one ordered them to do it. They took action of their own free will, because they knew in their hearts what was right. Some might call it recklessness. Some may think it rash. Some may even venture to call it hubris. However, as chairman of this academy, I'm incredibly proud of what the brave young men and women of Class 7 achieved.
Your Highness.
Man, Olivert, you're so goddamn cool. Oh man, you're like one of the best characters in this goddamn series. I love you, man.
Troubled times may lay in store for Erebonia, and for the entire continent in the months and years to come. But I believe that makes something like Class 7's field studies all the more significant. The experiences they're having now will help them find the strength and the means to press on through adversity. I can't be the only one who feels this way, can I?
They do seem to be showing remarkable growth. That much is true. Although I have no idea how much my daughter is really capable of, immature as she is.
I could say the same of my hothead of a son.
I do wonder about my brother sometimes. However, it does seem that enrolling at this academy has helped him start breaking out of his shell.
With the Academy Festival coming next month, we hadn't even planned a field study. So the issue at hand is just whether to hold a field study at the end of this month or not. I'd like to ask those in favor of going ahead with this month's field study to please raise their hands.
So we may not even have one. Well, I guess we'll learn what came of that fairly soon. Quite a special little conference.
I'd like to begin by taking everyone's ideas for our class's part in the school festival. The festival will run for 2 days next month, the 23rd and the 24th. Equipment setup and the other preparatory work will begin in the afternoon 2 days before the start of the festival. But there's a lot of preparation needed before we get to that point, and the sooner we get that underway, the better.
That's all the more reason to figure out what exactly we want to do. Some of our options include displays, events, stage shows, and cafes. Does that sound right, Crow?
Yeah, though no class I know would settle for just some simple display. I mean, come on, no one ever said, boy, we better rush to get in the line for that display.
Fair enough. Oh, I just realized. Crow is wearing the Class 7 uniform. Very nice, very nice. I honestly didn't think he changed. I thought he stayed in his second year uniform, or not second year uniform, the lower class uniform. But I guess he does change. I kind of forgot, so pretty cool.
Well, either way, I'd like to start by soliciting some ideas from all of you. We're just brainstorming right now, so feel free to say whatever comes to mind.
Milliam. Literally nothing.
Would it kill you all to give just a teensy bit of cooperation?
It's kind of hard to focus right now.
You're one to talk, standing up there with your nervous fidgeting.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
The board of directors is in session as we speak, deciding what'll happen to our class.
And those of us with family members who sit on that board probably have even more cause for concern.
You can say that again. We can't even be sure whether there'll be a field study this month.
That's about the long and short of it. With everything that happened during last month's field study, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if they just canceled it.
I can't say I have any particular feelings of attachment to our field studies, but I refuse to accept needless changes to our curriculum, especially with my brother involved in the decision-making process.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Makes sense to me.
We also have to account for the fact that going on our field study means that much less time to prepare for the festival. So, as you can see, it presents a bit of a problem.
Man, look at you guys taking this all seriously.
I probably should have asked a little earlier, but what's this festival you guys keep talking about?
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have gone over that for your benefit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, participating is optional for the second years, since by this point they're usually focusing on their future careers. Oh, and each of the clubs generally get involved too.
Huh, that sounds fun. In that case, we have to do something. We can't just let the other classes roll over us because we're small.
You say that, but I've already had one of the girls from Class 1 bluster up to me declaring that this time victory will be all ours. What?
What?
It must have been Ferris. That sounds exactly like something she'd say.
Yeah, Ferris can be a little bit of a bitch.
Well, Class 1 does seem to have had it in for us ever since the midterm results were announced.
If it's all the same, I'd rather not see the House of High Arms claim yet another nominal victory. But we need to account for the fact that our class is markedly smaller than theirs is.
That's certainly true.
It'd help if we at least knew what the other classes are doing.
Come on, everyone, get it together.
Instructor Sarah?
Oh, it was. But I thought you all might like to know that the Board of Directors meeting just adjourned a few minutes ago.
So, what happened? Are we still going to exist?
Come down here and be the first to break the news.
Cool.
Then?
What about our next field study? Are we still on?
The Chancellor's not the only one with a little too much iron in his blood. Because the board voted unanimously to have you continue your field studies.
Hey, very nice.
You mean it?
So it seems the words of the Great Prince were able to convince them. Olivert is so goddamn good.
So that's how it is.
You know, even though they're always hard work, I actually feel a little relieved.
Considering all that happened last month, we'll need to be especially careful this time around.
Yeah.
They're kind of a pain, but oh well.
You like them.
We should be grateful to His Highness and the directors.
That's good news.
Seeing the hard road and the easy road, then picking the hard one anyway. That's youth for you.
It also sounded like His Highness and the directors will be taking off in pretty short order. So I'll let you guys out of study hall early to go see them if you want.
Oh.
If you say so.
I think I'll take you up on that.